Welcome back to another What I Eat in a Day video. As usual, these videos are like the most requested ones. I'm going to try to make a little more, or at least have them show a little more days. I know I've gotten requests to actually show a whole entire video of me eating in real time, so I'm considering that. Let me know if that's something that would interest you. And in this What I Eat in a Day, I also included a mini grocery haul. During the week, usually I take 2 trips to the grocery store. Usually the first one is like my big trip where I buy like the main items for the week. And then on like a second time during the week, I do like a smaller outing where I just buy like what I'm missing. And also I go to this organic store where I buy lots of the things that I can't find in regular grocery stores, like tofu or kombucha or things like that. So that's what you're gonna see in this video. And I hope that this video will give you some ideas, that it will be useful, and see you right after. So for breakfast, I decided to have this sort of breakfast cookie, I guess you could call it, with a clementine. I had breakfast really late. I really wasn't hungry, so I kept pushing it further and further back. But after a while, I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna have something quick that still has some type of nutrition to it, and then I'm just going to have lunch in a couple of hours anyway, so it's going to be fine. So that is the reality for some days. That's okay.
From a movie scene to made up people in my dreams. The last time, if I recall, was a feeling of being alone. I don't know if where I'm going isn't far, but in case
For lunch, I decided to just do a mix of different things and different leftovers that I had. So here are some leftover gnocchis. I'm just adding some salt and olive oil to that and then putting them in the microwave. I'm also cutting up some tofu. This one has spinach and hazelnut in it. It's really good. So I'm adding some cheese to the gnocchi, and then washing some cherry tomatoes, also adding in some like shredded carrots with lemon juice and some olives, then adding in the tomatoes.
One day I woke up with you on my bed. Couldn't even remember a thing we said. I was wondering if I ever really liked you up against my body, but it's like I'm not beside you. Can't think of a reason I should keep you close. Can't say you're the one I need the most, and I know that you can't say it either. Looking at your mirror like you don't want to be early. You're never on my
I often do this for lunch. I just have a bunch of different things in my fridge, leftovers or really small, really easy things to cook and to just kind of mix up together. And I like to balance this out when I know that I'm having like a nice home-cooked meal for dinner, that I'm gonna be actually making like a new meal. Then I can do this for lunch, or I can switch it up and do that for dinner. I just try to keep it pretty balanced. And then for dessert, I'm having a green apple.
But I'm never facing you, and I'm hoping that I might make you mad, so every night you won't want to face me too. Yeah, I could list the problems for a million years, but I don't want to spend another minute with you here. I think you've probably had enough. I'll go ahead and be the one who pray you guys up.
So for this mini grocery haul, I went to the organic grocery store that I go to about once a week or once every other week, and I got some kombucha, some red lentils, some cherry tomatoes, an avocado, this ready-to-eat lentil, soy, and rice meal that I can have whenever I don't have time to cook. Some vanilla soy milk. Different types of tofu. This one is spinach and hazelnut, and this one just has herbs in it. These are tofus that you don't have to cook, you can just eat them like that. And then I got this vegan ground meat substitute to use with like spaghetti, as well as some cream cheese to spread on muffins or bread or whatever. For dinner, I'm making a grain and vegetable curry with this lentil rice base. Also using these vegetables. And there's like this little bag of spices in there, so taking that out. I'm just letting that kind of simmer in some olive oil, adding the spices, but I know that it's not going to be enough and I'm going to be adding much more. And just letting that cook a little bit. While I do that, I'm going to let this bag of grains cook, so it has core lentils, rice, and quinoa in it. And now I'm kind of seasoning the veggies with salt, pepper, and curry. Just putting tons and tons of curry.
And I found the one I saw at the girl, you gotta hold on me. You had me from the start. Girl, you felt so close to me.
I'm adding lots of coconut milk to it as well. That makes it taste really good and it gives it this nice creamy texture.
I only got one thing in the back of my mind. I'm feeling like this might be my time to shine with you, with you, with you. I got my head out the sunroof. I'm blasting our favorite tunes. I only got one thing on my mind. You got me stuck on the thought of you. You're making me feel brand new. You're more than a sunshine in my eyes. I got my head out the sunroof.
And that is the finished meal. My plates are super huge, so it looks like it's a tiny portion, but it's actually a pretty big portion.
Yeah, we're driving down the freeway at night. I only got one thing in the back of my mind. I'm feeling like this might be my time to shine with you, with you, with you. I got my head out the sunroof. I'm blasting our favorite.
And then for dessert, I just had some like whipped cream that I just put on my fork and ate like that because I had it in my fridge. I didn't want it to go to waste and I kind of felt like something sweet. And that really hit the spot. It was really good. That's it for this What I Eat in a Day. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like it and subscribe, and see you on my next one. Bye!